Imagine a world where darkness falls like a curtain at dusk, and the hum of machinery is a distant memory. A world where progress slows to a crawl, and the pace of life is dictated by the sun and the seasons. This is a world without electricity, a world that is both familiar and yet utterly foreign. In the modern era, electricity is the lifeblood of civilization. It powers our homes, industries, and transportation systems. It illuminates our cities, fuels our technological advancements, and connects us to the world. But what if electricity had never been invented? How would the world fare without this ubiquitous force that has revolutionized human existence? Let's take a step back to a world where candles and lanterns are the primary sources of lighting. Without electricity, urban areas would be plunged into darkness after sunset, and daily life would be severely curtailed. Imagine walking down streets lined with gas lamps, the flickering flames casting eerie shadows on the walls. The absence of streetlights would make nighttime navigation treacherous, and crime rates might soar. The lack of electricity would also have a profound impact on industry and manufacturing. Factories would rely on manual labor, water power, or steam engines, leading to reduced productivity and efficiency. Goods would be more expensive, and the standard of living would decline. The Industrial Revolution, which transformed the global economy and society, would have been severely hindered without the advent of electricity. Communication would also be severely impaired without electricity. No telephones, no internet, no emails, just letters and messengers. News would travel slowly, and global connectivity would be a distant dream. The exchange of ideas, cultures, and innovations would be greatly restricted, leading to a more isolated and fragmented world. Transportation systems would also undergo a significant transformation. No electric trains, no trams, no subways, just horse-drawn carriages, steam-powered locomotives, and sailing ships. Travel would be slower, more laborious, and often more expensive. The global supply chain would be severely disrupted, and international trade would suffer. In a world without electricity, agriculture would also be vastly different. No irrigation systems, no fertilizers, and no machinery, just manual labor and traditional farming practices. Food production would be more labor-intensive, and yields would be lower. The global population might be smaller, and hunger and malnutrition might be more prevalent. In conclusion, a world without electricity would be a vastly different place. It would be a world of reduced productivity, limited connectivity, and a lower standard of living. The absence of electricity would have far-reaching consequences for industry, transportation, communication, and agriculture. While it's impossible to know exactly how the world would fare without electricity, one thing is certain: it would be a much darker, slower, and more laborious place. As we gaze into the abyss of a world without electricity, we are reminded of the profound impact this invention has had on human civilization. Electricity has been the spark that has ignited the flames of progress, illuminating our path and propelling us forward. Let us cherish this gift and continue to harness its power to build a brighter, more sustainable future for all. So what have we learned today? If you enjoyed this mind-boggling world of what-ifs, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Until next time, remain curious.